Hi there, it's Mary with Mary's Stampin' Cafe. Thanks so much for stopping in at my Saturday Stampin' and hashtag Satmorn Makes video. Again, on Saturdays, we love as a crafting community to come together with hashtag Satmorn Makes with Jillian Norwood, as well as hashtag Two Crafters One Design with Mo's Creation, Melissa, and a couple of her other friends. And I tell you what, the theme for this week with Two Crafters One Design is wreath. Now, interestingly enough, I do not have really a traditional kind of wreath that I could use. It would have been, I do have a beautiful wreath set and dies, but it's very small wreaths, and I wanted to do something a little bit more on the larger scale, and I'm sharing with you the Reindeer Days Suite Collection with Stampin' Up. Now, interestingly enough, you can't order the suite right now because the peppermints are so popular that they keep going in and out of stock. It's kind of like a funny little thing going on right now. But look at how sweet all of these wonderful projects are. Tags and cards with the beautiful papers and dies. Just a fabulous suite of products. And I just can't seem to get enough of playing with this guy. But today it's special because I'm going to be doing 2 cards with just one layout. You're doubling your crafting fun by utilizing layering some of your dies. And I'm going to show you that today to get that wreath technique so I could be in the hashtag Two Crafters One Design and follow that weekly theme. So let's go ahead and just get to what I'm doing today. I have taken the Thoughtful Expression dies. These are retired, but one thing that you can do in any of your layering dies, if you put the 2 sizes that are right next to each other together and lay one inside the other, you can get a fabulous die. Here we are. I did this with the silver foil. So I've got my wreath and then I have the inside piece that can go on a whole nother project. So whenever I do my layering, I'm getting 2 for 1. So I thought it would be great. I want to show you this one, and I'll go ahead and I'll do that with you. Let's go ahead and grab the mini here. Now you have done this before. I am a big proponent of finding ways to double anything that I am doing. Let's see, let's just grab, I need to grab a paper. So I'm just going to grab this Lost Lagoon, make it so it can go through my mini. There we are. So then I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Now I'm going to bring my 2 dies together. I'm going to put the first one down, and then I'll go ahead and lay the inside piece down. I want to make sure I have things pretty well even on all sides, so it takes just a minute to kind of play with it. The sides are quite thin, but I think that's really great. So I'm just going to grab some random washi tape. As soon as I find the end. That's the one thing about washi tape. Sometimes it's hard to find the end. I have this really fun cobweb, or spider web, not cobweb. There we go. So one thing about washi tape, it actually is pretty sticky, and so I like to use my fingers to rub off some of that stick because I don't want it to rip my paper. So I'll go ahead and I'll just put that right down on the bottom here, so now I know that's not going to move on me. So then I'm going to bring this back. On the mini, my top plate goes over the bottom plate so it easily can go through the machine. Let's go ahead and run this through. Now I'm going to go ahead and just bring it back. Just give a double extra little cutting. Not that it needs it, it's just easier for me to bring it back. All right, so then here we have this beautiful frame As you can see, it's now a window. Beautiful. And then you have the little bit smaller that came right from the inside. Now you could use this just like it is. Go ahead and put your sentiment on here. Use dimensionals to raise this part up, and then you can still use it together, and this part would just stand up and be dimensioned. It's just another wonderful look. You would get one card doing it that way, or you can use this kind of as a frame and then use this on another card. And so that's kind of the idea today, utilizing those layering dies. And now you can go explore all your layering dies that you have, the circles, the ovals, anything that has that layering effect. All right, now go ahead and set this aside and get to the projects. All right. Now, one of the other things I'm doing, you can check out my blog for this video, because I'm also using this as the Freshly Made Sketches sketch challenge for the week. It has, every week, the Freshly Made Sketch group creates a sketch design that you can create with, and I love creating with sketches. And this is kind of the start of my card. So what I have is I've got the beautiful Pool Party card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have then a layering piece of my real red, which is not really a standard size. It is 5 1/4 by, oh gosh, I went a little bit smaller, by 3 and, oh, it's almost 4. So 3 7/8. And then this piece here, I cut at 3 by that same measure of almost that 5 1/4. There we go. And so it covers actually the same width. And I kind of wanted that because the Freshly Made Sketches have kind of just this other color border right here. And then they have like the sentiment right down here. But we're going to get a little more involved in that. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take a look at fabulous product right here. I didn't talk about this. This is the Reindeer Memories Sticker Sheet. You can, I'll put the link below, but at Stampin' Up! You can get the Designer Series paper pack that comes with this one 12 by 12 sheet of stickers or adhesive pieces, which is a lot of fun. So one of the things I thought would be really, really cute is to take maybe something like this to go along the bottom, but I wondered if it was going to clash too much with my poinsettia, but I don't think it is, so I'm going to actually do that. So I'm going to bring this piece. Now I'm not going to need the whole thing, so let's go ahead and put it down, and then I'll trim it. I'm going to bring it right to the bottom of the card, right to the edge. It's one thing I love about the sticker sheets. You can just go right on. Don't have to worry about any adhesive because it's already adhesive. Some people feel like they like to add a little adhesive to help it stay just a little bit more. But I am good with that. I have to make sure I'm lined up here. I don't want it going too far down below that red line. So I'm going to go ahead. There we are. Now this other part will be really great for the inside of the card as well. So we'll save that, put it right back on the sheet, and we are ready to go even more. So I absolutely love the sticker sheets. I got the one for Halloween, so I'm going to go ahead and place this down on the pool party. Get that centered. There we are. That's a fun little accent down there. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring this in, and I'm going to have my designer paper be lined up. And see how I have that? I like that I have that little trim there and then that little space. That's a lot of fun there too. So I'll go ahead and I'll glue this up. Yes, look at this side of the paper. This cute little reindeer. And in the dies for the reindeer fun, there is the layering dies to create this deer, as well as a little wreath to go around him. Oh, I could have done my wreath. Oh, look what I just did. I put my tape on the wrong side. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That can actually go. I'm going to do this way. This is going to be, this works out perfect. This is going to now be the second layout I was going to show, and we'll just do the first layout second. Does that make sense? So here we go. Works perfectly. Not a problem. How cute is that? And now this is going to go this way. I love it. Okay, so in this die, I have my two pieces. One is going to act like a wreath, and it's going to be for the other card. So I'm going to use this one here. And the only thing that is kind of a bummer is we start to lose our reindeer. So that might go up here a little bit to the top, or it would have to go right way down here so I get my reindeer. That could be cute right there. So then I need to find, what am I going to use? And I think this one right here would be really cute. So let's take this one. I'll bring it out of the sticker sheet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead again and just use my fingers. I could use my little pouch that I use for embossing that takes off the sticky. I don't have that right in front of me, but I think I could grab it real quick. Oh, yes. I have that right here. So that resin will take away the sticky, because I'm actually going to raise it up with dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and just pat it. And there we go. It like puts that little resin on there, and then it's no longer sticky. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my sentiment, my centerpiece of the silver circle here. And I'm going to have it kind of come right in. It's okay if it covers him just a slight bit. And I do want it to come over here too. All that shiny. And then this little guy is going to come right on here, raised up in dimensionals. He matches so well with his other reindeer friend. So we'll add these. There we go. And we'll put that down, and then we'll grab and see about our sentiment today with this one. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Now we'll bring this one here. We'll kind of center it on here. And that silver behind just adds some beautiful holiday sparkle to it, which is lovely. And so then this is really, really sweet. And we have ho, 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 love this, merry, merry, and good times. I think I really like the love this, because I could possibly get it right here. So let's see if I can. I'll go ahead and I'm going to use this as well on that. And now I can see that my love this can go right there. It looks terrific. Do I want it to be just taped down? And I do, because I want it to focus on the little reindeer in the tree there. So that's going to come right here like so. Whoop, a little crooked. Not a problem. If you ever stick something down and you need to move it, and you put it with tape, if you get really hot breath and do a little huffing, you can get that to come right up. And because I put it down crooked, and I do not want this crooked. There we are. Love this. So that is a lot of fun there. And then let's grab, we got a little bit of these hollies. holly stickers, and I want to see if I can kind of pop those in there a little bit. So if I add just a little bit of more texture, could go like that, could come in, or I could just, actually that might be kind of cute underneath that. Nah, I think I might just come in with some embellishments. And again, talk about the inside of the card there. Okay, so here's a bunch of my fun embellishments that would be great for Christmas. I could use my red berries from the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl adhesive back dots. They also go out of stock a lot. Pull these in. Oh, I do like these a lot. These are new and they sparkle and take on colors. My tinsel gems. Oh, and here you can see that on there really well with the 3 dots there. And then, ooh, I love some festive pearls. I have some silver festive pearls here that could be really great, or also the red. So I think I want to kind of keep the silver going. We'll just kind of see how it looks. So let's see. So I'm going to grab some silver and put them in a little bit in the snowflakes. And see how they look a little bit. There. I think they're looking good. A few there like that. Super cute. Love it. All right, the festive pearls. Perfect. So let's talk about the inside of our card. I have some white here that I just need to trim up for the inside. So we'll go 4 by 5 1/4. That is a standard layer. Set that aside. So love this. This is going to go inside. I love blue in my Christmas. It's just so pretty along with that green and red. Love this. Remember, we're going to talk about the stripe. I'm going to go ahead and get this stripe on the bottom now. It was going up and down vertically, but now I'm going to have it come across the bottom. Clean this edge up though, it's crooked. There we go. So we have that, and then I'm going to bring in a little of the holly that I said we had, and I can use it as sticker. That's going to go just like that. Just like so. And there is my first card of the 2 cards. Ooh, I knocked my everything over. Oh, so sorry. Let's get that. Let's get that fixed up. My goodness. There we go. I must have knocked and didn't realize I knocked. Beautiful. Such a fun card. I'm actually glad I glued the paper on the wrong side because I think that just makes it more fun. All right, now we need to use the outside frame right here that we had gotten. Now I'm going to use the same layout. Remember I said 2 cards with 1 layout using your dies. And I'll go ahead and glue these parts down again. Now I need to think about if I'm going to add a strip along the bottom, just like I did the first one. That could be a lot of fun. I do love the designer paper and the sticker sheets. Now this one is a little bit, not exactly sure if my measures are exactly the same. It looks like they are, except this red is a little bit shorter. So whatever strip I put on there, is going to really cover and come right against. And so I'm not sure, but I think I am going to do these cute little reindeer, because if you didn't see, how cute are these reindeer? So cute. So I'm going to go right along the bottom. And then go ahead and trim those right off. And we'll use that again for the inside of the card. Oh, these adhesive sheet stickers are so easy and so quick. I love it. This needs a little more tape right there to hold down. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll put this one on. And see how this one really does come right to the edge of it? So we kind of lose all of our red, and that's okay. Just like our red there is just a layer. So we'll go in, gonna come right here, put that down. And so there we have that really fun accented border, and already so completely different from this one. Even though it's the same layout, it's the same materials, it's gonna have a whole completely different look. So now bringing in the wreath part, this is gonna come sit just like so. So I wanna get this put down. And I'm going to use my liquid glue for that. Just going to come around with little dots of my liquid glue. I don't want to raise this up with dimensionals because, again, what I'm going to use will be raised up to give that perspective of depth. There we go. It's funny that I started with what was really going to be my second project, because this is the one I had thought about first. Trying to block that light for you when you're watching. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to hold this for a minute to let that liquid glue dry. There we are. There we are. So you can see it kind of coming together already, what I'm thinking. So then I'm going to bring in this sweet, large reindeer and the baby. So let's take off that sticky. Oop. And hold my wreath down more, which I'm calling a wreath. It looks like a wreath to me now. But things you can do when you don't quite have what you're looking for in a wreath, when you want it to be a large wreath and you just have small ones, well, you can solve the problem very easily. Now she's gonna sit with her baby. I really want to kind of block the bottom. I don't want a gap here at the bottom. I want her to be kind of sitting in the wreath. Oh, look at how sweet that is. And that silver just glimmers and really, really makes it special. Okay, I have the perfect sentiment from the sheets. It's better together. How fun is that? And that's so true with the adult. And the better together is going to go right here, but I also think I am going to raise this up with dimensionals as well. Just have that, it just would fill the space better than being flat. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Love, love, love. It just seems like this mad rush suddenly that, I mean, Thanksgiving isn't even here yet, but realizing that Thanksgiving is really late this year. I mean, I can't believe we still have basically 2 weeks, this whole next week and the week after before. I mean, look how sweet that is and how well that pool party matches, and then the red real red writing there. So, so sweet. Better together. So let's go ahead and get our embellishments. And I think for this one here, I would love to use, it's almost saying I really would love to use these, but I almost feel like I need to bring in some more red. Since so much of the red was gone, I don't have that red stripe anymore, I feel like I need red. So I'm going to bring in the festive pearls, and my festive pearls are going to go here. I'm going to bring some festive pearls into the holly. What I like about the festive pearls, they're smaller. They're not so large that it's difficult to mail. And I'm just going to bring in more. I'm going to think about odd numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an odd number. But I wonder if I have enough. Do I want any more? I do. I'm going to go a couple more. I'm going to go with a 6 right here. Because they're small, I can get away with that. And I'm going to do another right down here. Because that will help pull your eye right to here. Oh, that looks so pretty. There's so many. So nice. All right. Ooh, let's go with our inside of the card. Where's that white piece I had? I need to cut that one, trim that one down for the inside of our card. And then we'll take a look. So we have a 4 by 5 1/4. That again is our standard layer on the inside. Now, so much fun. Remember, we have our reindeer that are running along, and they're going to run along the bottom of our card for the inside. We're bringing the inside to the outside, or the outside to the inside of the card. Always like to do that. I always love to continue on that theme on the inside, make it as pretty as the outside. There we go. And again, we're going to add in, oh, this would be really fun. I'm going to bring in this little cardinal. I'm going to bring that in. That is so pretty. And I'm going to have that come right here. And you have a place to write your wonderful holiday message. So nice. Well, there you are. We have 2 fabulous cards created with layering my die. So I have the wreath, and then I have this beautiful silver panel to make 2 beautiful cards, same layout, same materials, just different parts and pieces. Love this, so nice. And this one too. If you are not a lover of the blue in with your Christmas, the light blue pool party goes so well with the garden green and the real red. It's just such a wonderful combination. I hope you enjoyed my projects today. Double your crafting fun by trying some of your layering dies. Remember, you can get some really great frames. Pop up then, if you want to create just one card, pop up the center with your sentiment. It just gives so much more depth. But it's a great way to create multiple projects easily. You're not wasting any of your supplies. So again, the link's below. Check out my blog. It will have these projects for freshly made sketches, and then it'll also have the supplies that I used. Check out hashtag #SatMornMakes and hashtag 2crafters1design to see what other wreath projects or what other kinds of Saturday Stampin' is going on. I appreciate you watching. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe and the bell. Do the personalized where you don't miss anything that I upload or when I'm live. And give me a like and share if you would. Appreciate that. And I want to wish you a very, very wonderful Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then. Until next time, happy Stampin'.